3, 2, 1, hit. So I got an error message when doing the N64 thing. It's like corrupted files, re-download.
Really?
Yeah, I remember having to do that before. I'm just wondering, is this thing sitting around too long?
Did you just have to go in and like delete the app and then?
No, it actually re-downloaded.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, hey, something new to play.
Ooh.
Panic on Funkotron. Oh my gosh. There you go.
Have you played that one?
I have never seen this before.
Okay.
Yeah. Did they do a sequel to this?
Apparently they did, because this would be number 2.
All right. Well, why not? Let's just 1993. So yeah, that'd be it.
Will it be as funky though?
It's sounding funky.
You know what? Oh, this is already looking weird.
This is all platformer-y. All right, well.
Okay, and there's 2 of you. Oh wait, there wasn't always 2 of you.
Somewhere in outer space. Okay. Yeah. Around here somewhere. Yeah, it turns out space is big. There we go. Funkotron.
Space is big. It's really big.
Well, at the end of at the end of the first game, you end up back on Funkotron.
Okay, well, because you put the ship together, right?
Right.
Oh no, Earthlings. Wait, are those the same people that were like scaring you in the last game?
No, but the art style is there. It's kind of like that.
Okay, that dude's terrifying.
Yeah. This definitely looks like early 90s.
So you brought him back with you.
Funkotronians named ToeJam and Earl. And they're like, oh no! What have we done?
Am I the only one getting like Alf vibes here?
Yes. No, I mean, no. I got that too. No, there was totally some Alf vibes going on. Like, we're talking like the animated series, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alf Tales and all that. Nah, totally. Is this gonna be a side-scroller? Well, hey, they got a high five in there. Alright.
Huh.
Alright, it's just me. I'm gonna do ToeJam. Oh, I don't know about this.
Well, there's a present. Obviously, you have to get the present.
Stand in front of the fountain and press up under controller. Okay.
When in doubt, don't hit something.
Yeah, shake tree. Okay. Boogie, 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 boogie. Alright, I can get behind that.
Like Animal Crossing, you shake the trees and move crap.
Funk scan. Pepper. Funk back. Alright. Oh, is this supposed to catch it? Ow. Oh, that's cold, yo.
Alright.
Woo!
So I'm assuming these guys are hurting me.
I can't tell. Let him run into you again.
What the? Cool. Sorry, I forgot that the Genesis had, like, you know, more than Oh, hey. More than one button. Parking meter?
Ooh. Okay, I do like that you actually have, like, offensive moves.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if this is an expendable or not.
Awesome.
Doesn't look like it is. Like, I'm still...
You're not running out of anything. There's probably going to be someone watching this who's just cringing, going, no, don't do that.
How dare you play ToeJam and Earl like that? Well, it's because I don't actually know what I'm doing.
As opposed to when the one guy came to visit and was like, why are you playing Oblivion with your character statted that way?
Oh, what was that? Was that Oblivion?
I'm pretty
Maybe.
sure it was Oblivion because you were in that underground dungeon-y thing.
What was
Don't you like lead the king out of the dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, how dare... Yeah, and I don't remember what the context for that was or who it was that did it.
It was just a friend of my sister's that was visiting.
Oh, okay. I got
Uh-huh.
ya. I'm bottling Earthlings. Alright. I got ya. Hey, come here.
Useful skill.
He had it coming. It's pretty funky.
All right.
Uh-oh. That ain't good.
Okay, but you don't appear to be drowning.
Is this gonna be like those Sonic levels, you know, where you have to go up for air? Welcome back to Funkotron. Hey, alright. Yo,
Ooh,
TJ.
TJ.
Put a coin in the... Jam out. Oh.
Okay, I feel like the world needs more jam meters or parking meters that play
It
jams.
plays like funky music.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so it looks like I still got one to go.
Okay, so each level you're collecting earthlings
Yes.
in bottles.
Yeah.
All right then.
I mean... Is there gonna be one down here then?
All right. Yes.
Maybe not. Press? Alright. Let's do it.
All right.
Oh, cool.
There we go.
All right.
Alright.
Oh, I'm totally cringing when you fall like that.
I know. It's alright though. This is so crazy. I'm with you, rock face guy.
I feel like he understands me on a deep level.
Yeah. I really wasn't expecting this to be a platformer. Hey! Am I really gonna be, like, chasing a present with legs?
Yes.
Alright.
It's a metaphor. Really.
It's yes.
It's a metaphor.
I like the updated funky jam, so that's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go over this way. You know, in case there's just like an earthling down here somewhere. You.
Yeah, because those earthlings can totally live underwater. Wait.
They might have scuba gear.
Oh, that's true.
I want to say there was a dude with scuba gear in the first game. Alright. Alright, Peter.
Oh, he's the one who wants you to put a coin in this meter.
Yeah, I know, but I don't, do I even have a coin?
I don't... Yeah, I think you do. You got... There you go.
Okay.
B-B-A. B-A-B-B-A. B-A...
There's a delay. Doom da, doom doom da, doom.
Oh, you got lame.
I don't think I'm doing this right. Lame.
Oh, still lame.
Out of practice, huh? Yeah. There's like half a second like delay between me hitting the button and what I'm hearing. Yes, I'm blaming the controller. And I wasted a perfectly good coin.
No, and we didn't even find out what you get from it.
That's right. Alright, we gotta find...
Would it be like one towards the beginning, maybe?
Maybe.
Because, you know, we didn't know that you were collecting humans in jars at the time.
Yeah, that's true. We can go all the way back.
Okay, that stuff is kind of yucky looking.
A bit. Yeah.
Okay. Can you slide the rock and go down? Because there's an arrow.
Which way?
There was an arrow just to your left that was pointing down. Oh, maybe it was... Cool.
There we go. I got 10 coins.
Well, it wasn't the human thing, but still cool.
Maybe I can buy
I feel like I did something.
Maybe I can buy my way out of this.
Money solves all the problems.
I want that present on legs. Is it a sneak thing?
Alright.
Wait, you could teleport?
Yes.
Oh.
Alright. Sure.
Huh.
Oh, hang on.
Ooh, put a coin in the parking meter. Or, you know, bounce it out first.
I'm getting higher, right?
I think so. Yeah, because I can see more of that button now.
Alright.
Oh!
What's this do?
Oh yeah, go through the creepy explodey door.
Alright. Alright.
Is it the Fly of Despair? Looks like the Fly of Despair.
I think I'd be feeling despair if I was in there.
Really, yeah.
I desperately want to play on a giant trampoline now.
Airtime.
Oh,
It's weird timing.
go, go, go! Yeah, yeah!
Alright, what's this do? Oh good. That was totally worth it. Hey buddy.
Do you just need to shake more trees?
I thought there was like another level thing up there though. You know, I think Funkotron's kind of a weird place.
A little Dr. Seussian.
Mixed with Alf.
Uh-huh.
Little Melmac in here.
Do they eat cats?
Oh. They don't like humans.
I'm gonna be humming that song all day.
Which one?
Melmac is where it's at.
Oh,
Melmac is no place for cats.
which one do I need to push?
The first one.
This one?
Yeah.
Hey, alright.
Alright.
I need one of those.
A flying hamburger?
Yeah.
Then you'd have to catch it.
So?
I think
Then I
if
would
you're
have a
really
burger.
hungry, that would not be as much fun.
Oh, hey. What's guy gotta do to capture some humans?
In a jar. Yes. Skip and DJ. Really? We still... Oh. Fine.
Maybe I should be shaking more shrubberies.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe a human will fall out. You know how humans climb trees.
Yeah. Ow. It's like Animal Crossing, you know, where you just occasionally find a tire.
Or a bee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bowling ball? Dude.
Yes. Alright.
There it is. Catch her.
Come here. You rascally human.
she go?
Wow. Am I gonna have to like just...
Shake all the trees again?
Yes. I gotta say, man, that's kind of boring.
Okay, at least you're able to dodge the trash now.
All right.
Did you just turn into like jelly?
I don't know, maybe? Do. Why did I play ToeJam and Earl?
Because it's amazing. Because it's funky.
It is funky. I'll give you that.
Uh-huh.
Not the kind of game I want to play, though.
What you want to play?
You think I'm OG ToeJam and Earl? Yep, I sure did. Huh.
Would that be considered breaking the fourth wall? Well, that one was way easier.
I'm gonna do this. Great suspend point. Ha!
And now go back to OG.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You know, I never had a Genesis. I had friends who had a Genesis. I'm trying to remember if I had a roommate who had a Genesis. So I'm trying to remember, like, Virtua Fighter 2?
Auntie Di always liked Earthworm Jim.
Okay, what's this look like? Because I know what Virtua Fighter looked like in the arcade. Is it? Sure. Oh, okay, okay. It's just like back when all of these were these fighting games. Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. Well, okay. Because I know what Virtua Fighter started looking like later. Kind of like what Tekken looked like on the PS1. I'm like, there's no way this is going to have anything 3D looking.
They had Mega Man on the Genesis?
Yes, the Wily Wars. It's the first 3 games.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's OG ToeJam and Earl. Jammin'. It's got a hot dog on there.
Oh, now I want a hot dog.
Sure. Usha. Fantasy Star 4. Shining Force. I kind of remember that. I want to say I had Shining Force on Game Gear. I had Sonic 2 on the Game Gear. Okay, Sonic 1? Is that on here? Did we see OG Sonic? I see Spinball.
I'm not seeing OG Sonic.
Okay. Back. There we go. By title. Boop. Yeah, all right. Now we're in order. Yeah. So there's Mega Man, Landstalker,
Kid Chameleon.
Kid Chameleon.
I feel like I used to play that, or at least watched my brother play that.
Yeah, because you guys had a Genesis.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't. Space Harrier 2. I had Space Harrier on I had it on Game Gear. Okay, so Street Fighter 2, the Genesis edition. And Virtua Fighter 2, Zero Wing. Okay. Well, let's go back in time. 2 years earlier.
Okay, is their ship supposed to have crashed on Earth?
No, it's not crashing on Earth.
What's the story behind this?
You're like, they crash on this planet that has like multiple levels. I don't think this is Earth.
But there are humans on it
Yeah,
that apparently catch a lift on your spaceship.
apparently, yeah.
Okay.
Allegedly. There's the map. Okay, I gotta know. So you would have had a Nintendo first.
Yes.
Why'd you guys get a Genesis then?
Why
Just
not?
Because it was the newest, latest, and greatest? Was that the idea?
You know what? We always... Okay, I was the spoiled kid, and we always had the consoles that were out.
Okay.
We got a Genesis, we had a Super Nintendo.
So was this something that like you and Scott were always kind of on the lookout for? You're the ones who were telling your parents, hey, you know, we want this new console.
You know what the funny thing is? I think Mom bought it first. Like, the Nintendo was something that she bought for us, but we didn't really... Like, neither of us were going, man, we want a Nintendo.
How would she
Not
get
that I
one?
can remember, at least.
Is it just like what, like her friends were doing and they were like, they didn't know if they were going to do it or not for their kids, but your mom was like, oh, my kids are getting this because then I'll be the cool one.
I could totally see my mom going, I want to be the cool one.
I don't know. It's just weird. Well, in my experience, it's the kids.
Also,
it's
Mom
the-
and Dad totally played back in the day. Dad was a duck hunter.
Yeah, no. My parents, I don't think either one of them have ever played a video game in their lives.
Dad was a duck hunter. Mom drew the maps for Zelda. Video gaming was a family affair.
Yeah. That was not the case here. No. I think they were of the school of a computer would be okay because computers can do other things.
Mhm.
Like, you know, you could write. You know, you could have writing
You could write your
software,
term
you know?
paper on it.
Yeah. So our Commodore 64, we actually had software for it for writing that I never ever loaded up. It was something called like Bank Street Writer.
Huh.
And I remember like friends would come over and we'd play Commodore and be going through our software. It's like, hey, what's this? I'm like, I don't know. Is this a game? I don't know. Bank Street Writer. Is it a game? I don't know. But I think it just came with the Commodore package my parents bought. But when they got the Commodore 64, I mean, the video game crash had already happened. This would have been about 1984. And, like, it was, like, seriously on sale. Like at Sears or something. Ooh. All right. Great.
So I remember having the Commodore 64.
Yeah.
And having like Jumpman Jr. that I would play on it. And then Mom actually played several games on it.
Okay, so
And then Grandpa had a computer too with DOS games.
were you guys doing the discs or were you doing the cartridges on the Commodore? Were you booting up like the floppy disks or were you using, because they had a cartridge slot in the back.
I think we were using floppy disks for games.
We did both.
Man, we sound old.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think we ever had cartridges for our Commodore 64 that I remember ever using.
We had about a half dozen of them. I had like Hubert and Zaxxon.
Hubert.
There's a game called Coconuts, which was awesome.
Oh man, we went to Galloping Ghosts Arcade, and they had Hubert, and I had to play it just for,
Oh yeah.
the nostalgia of it, and did a terrible job.
Yeah, the arcade game is better than the one on the Commodore. I got decent. Mostly it was just, it's just memorization. Played it enough. But we were doing it on a joystick. You were using a keyboard?
Yeah.
Eek.
Nope, totally used Jumpman Jr. or used the keyboard for Jumpman Jr. I think we had a joystick at one point. Huh, I feel like I need to call my mom and be like, hey, tell me what you remember about the computer, because my memory's a bit fuzzy.
I know what I need to do. Next time we do one of these, I'm gonna need to get the Commodore emulator going.
Ooh.
All that stuff's abandonware.
Okay, that would be really fun.
But I can do Raid Over Moscow.
Isn't that a flying game?
It is. Very Cold War. But this is also back when you would have a game, but only 4 or 5 people worked on it. It's crazy to think about. Oh, there's my ship piece. Cool.
Okay, so I'm watching Dr. Seuss's Grinch Who Stole Christmas with the 14-year-old, and she was like, not many people worked on this, because we're going through the credits at the end.
Are you talking the animated one, the Chuck Jones?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She's like, look how few people worked on it. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
and they did a great job.
And that's something that I don't get is why these productions now have to be so huge. Why so many people have to work on these things when we were doing this.
And
all the classic stuff has so few people working on them.
I feel like it takes longer now, too.
It does take longer.
Okay, maybe they're just not doing the crazy hours, though. Because I'm sure Chuck Jones and them worked.
I don't know.
Overtime?
No. They probably did. A lot of those productions did. All the James Cameron movies are like that. They're notorious for that. But, I don't know, man. I kind of like it, though. In my opinion, it kind of keeps out the riffraff. Seriously. It's not supposed to be. I never thought that the entertainment industry in general should never be a 9 to 5. You should never have a 9 to 5 mentality in that industry. If you have that, just go work in a bank.
The nice thing is, if you don't have if you're not doing it 9 to 5, you have long work periods, but then you also have long rest periods, in theory.
In theory, yeah. A lot of these people, some people just become workaholics because the work keeps coming and they keep taking it, right?
Yeah.
And then bees, and then they complain about how their life is ruined because all they do is work. I'm like, well, it's because you keep taking jobs, dude.
And you're doing the Orson Welles thing where you're taking an ambulance across town.
Maybe. Yeah. It's just that you're just too busy.
Ooh.
You're bad bees. You know that? Actually, do I have some... I don't want to...
Will the water kill you if you jump in it?
Eventually, yes. I just needed to use my high top so I can get around these clowns.
And get around the hamster?
Yeah, hamster of doom here. Okay, I'm here. Was there a ship piece here?
I can't remember. I was going to ask you.
Jamming. Super high tops. Money. Hey, girl.
Don't get distracted.
Anyway. Moldy bread. Not eating you. Oh. Is that moldy?
I don't know.
I think it is.
It looks like cheesecake, and that sounds really good.
Hey, girl, again. So I'm down here. I like the... Oh, Sunday. I like the idea of like feast for family, you know? And also, when you have these crazy long hours and the people who are working on it, I feel like they really kind of... They earned it. Like the success they get from it.
Can you jump that?
I can. Well,
If you can
my
get
high
away
tops
from...
ran out.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Elevator. Alright, I'm paying attention this time.
I always forget. Wait, is there a shit piece here or not? I don't remember. So we would get like the Sears and the JCPenney wish book catalogs, you know, for Christmas. And they would have like the Nintendo section and stuff, right? And, you know, my Nintendo story is we didn't get our NES until, you know, it was, the Super Nintendo was already out. So, I remember like poring over those. I remember when, they may have still sold the Commodore. It was probably like one of the later ones, like the 128 or something like that. But they also had like Atari, because they had like the 2600, then they had the 7800. Because I remember like seeing commercials on TV in like the mid 80s, 1986, 1987, where they were selling the original Atari 2600 for like $50, right? And that was like a big deal. I was like, oh crap, we get it, because it was way less than buying a Nintendo. But it sucked. You know? It wasn't very good. You know, the Nintendo was so much better. Anyway, bringing it back to Sega. I kind of remember when this came out, and it looked so much better than the NES, right? Because this came out before the Super.
Yes. It did. Sonic like blew my mind when I first played it.
Yeah. I think I blew
And
everyone's
the colors
mind.
were, I mean, even the colors in this are
Yeah.
amazing.
You got a much bigger color palette and just the speed. Oh my gosh. Sonic was so fast.
This game is not a good example of the fast.
No, it's not.
He's got such a weird walk.
Yeah, he's kind of like moping around. But you know, there was more detail, there was more color, just crazy more speed, and it was more the environment was more animated.
Chip piece.
Yeah. You know, but that was like a big deal. Uh-oh, it's the boogeyman. Boogie. Seeing if there's any secret sauce going here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. There we go.
Oh, there's your secret sauce.
Yeah. But I remember when the Genesis came out, and I thought Sonic was cool, but man, I still wanted... there were still a whole bunch of Nintendo games that I wanted to play. And the Sega didn't have
as many games.
A lot of games. And the thing is, even when the Super Nintendo came out,
a bummer.
Even when the Super Nintendo came out, game? There we go. It didn't have that many games either. Because the Sega had...
Do you have anything you can eat? You're like about to die.
There we go. Let's see what I got. It's that way. So you can actually like rotate your controller over, because that's what it does. It rotates your controls.
Oh. I was wondering why you were doing that.
Yeah. So if I do that, it just you can intuitively fix it.
So wait, you fall in love and your world turns upside down? Is that what they're saying?
Yes. You're just like, love struck. You're all derpy.
You know, I never really understood the game when my brother would play it.
Yeah.
I just barely get it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. But I remember looking in the catalogs at, you could get the Super Nintendo and the Sega and you could still buy, of course, an NES. You could get the Mario Duck Hunt pack for it was like $100. And that's what Phil did. He just decided he was going to be like, look, I'm just going to get you guys an NES and then everybody can share it, and that's your Christmas present for everyone this year. Which is fine. I loved it.
And no one else really played it.
No, I mean, they kind of did. I remember Alex kind of doing it, but he must have been over it. This was, he was 16, 17. He would have been turning 17 or turning... When did we get it? What's that? I'm trying to remember if I was in 7th grade or 8th grade. If it was 8th grade, that would have been in 92. And Alex was getting ready to turn 18.
The nacho cheese fields.
Yeah, there's a ship piece, and that's a Sunday.
Yum.
Do.
Good, you needed that.
I did. That's my rocket ship windshield. What? Alright, where am I? Alright, where do you think the elevator is?
Ooh. Up and to the left? Just, randomly guessing. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got a phone?
Somewhere. Yeah. Well, my friend, I think my friend Chris got a Sega Genesis for Christmas. That Christmas when it was out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got Sonic the Hedgehog, because I think it came with it. It was bundled with the console, right? And then they also got Outrun, which was awesome because I loved Outrun.
I've never even heard of Outrun.
It's a racing game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a driving game. It's not even really racing. You're driving. It's unique in that it's just a driving game.
Okay.
You're beating the clock. You're not racing against other cars or anything. It's just for the joy of driving. Kind of cool in that sense. Had that, and they got ToeJam and Earl.
Nice.
So I'd go over to his house and play Sonic, and it was stupid because it's the same thing I've always done. Because I was the kid who didn't have a console, so I'd go over to your friend's house and be like, "Hey, you want to play Sega? You want to play Nintendo?" And there's no, I do that all the time. I'm bored with that. It's let's do something else. Why don't you just come over here to play Nintendo?
Because I don't have one.
I don't have one. Probably stressed our friendship in the end. Is there a shit piece here?
I don't think there is.
I don't think there is.
I feel like on the ones where we go, is there a ship piece here? It's because there was nothing that said, hint, there's a ship piece.
This guy sucks.
Apparently he's not bright enough to not run into the water.
It's like he's Doofenshmirtz's cousin or something. Hey, Santa?
Who's he?
That's Santa Claus.
Oh,
He just happens to have a jetpack.
useful.
Yeah, suck it, Rudolph. Yeah,
Wait, he didn't even give you anything?
You can get stuff from Santa through the mail.
Oh, right. Because Santa uses mailbox.
Yeah, he uses the postal service. Like you do.
Oh,
So like the only other time I have ever played ToeJam and Earl, I mean I did some emulation when I was in college, but I've never seen, I don't know if I've ever seen it in a store. I've never known anyone else who's had the game.
did you play 2-player with him? With
Yeah.
friend?
Yeah, we would do 2-player.
Get Santa.
He'll take off. He'll be like, what?
Later, nerd.
You've been a naughty boy this year. No, Santa, I know. Hey, a burger. Get that burger. Nice. But I thought this game was so, I don't know. He didn't like it very much. It was like, for him, it was like a throwaway game, you know?
Well, I think it was the movement that was always off-putting for me.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't. You play Sonic the Hedgehog, and then you come to this game, and you're like,
It's
what
so
the heck is going on
It's so
here?
slow.
Yes.
You know, it's sluggish and everything. But at the same time, I don't know, I always found it really interesting and intriguing because it's like, what is this? This is crazy. It's just nuts. You have the weird, you know, level/planet design and all the crazy stuff you encounter. And of course, the funky music.
That is funky. Never.
Awesome. Hi, what does this take me?
Oh,
All right.
well, that's convenient.
Maybe.
Sort of.
There's the boogeyman. It's gonna boogie me into oblivion.
If the music doesn't get you, the boogeyman will.
Yeah. It was interesting. When this came out, like, this is really when like rap and R&B was going mainstream. I mean, like DJ Jazzy Jeff had been around for a little earlier, and like, gosh, who else? Like Tone Loc and Young MC. But you started seeing like more and more artists kind of get into the mainstream. So my friend Chris, he was really into it. I wish I could push him off. Please. Am I gonna be able to escape this island?
This island, not Earth.
Yeah, this island, Funkotron. Well, not Funkotron. Oh, okay, hang on. I may have to.
There has got to be like a secret.
Oh no, there's no secret. We're gonna have to get. Boing.
Oh.
I'll just have to book it back to the elevator.
You still have your high tops on though, right?
Yeah, I do. As long as Satan doesn't poke me over the side. Okay, so
Up
going
and
up
to the
and
left.
yeah.
I was right.
Certainly were. Yeah.
Thank you for humoring me.
Really good at falling over the edge, huh?
Yeah, usually you don't do it this much.
Yeah. It's funny because once when I was in school, when everybody really started getting into like using emulators and stuff on their computers. I would get, what was that? Oh, it was cherry pie. Good. Disgusting.
Mailbox.
Yeah, it's a mailbox, but it might be.
Oh, it might be a mimic. Good grief, those things are fast.
Yes, they are. It says "da."
Yeah.
Hula girls.
Oh, freakazoid.
Yeah.
He shaped a generation.
So, yeah, I just thought it was interesting. Like once I started like playing with like system emulation, that I always did ToeJam and Earl for the Genesis. It was like Sonic 2, and ToeJam and Earl. I always gravitated back to it. I just thought it was interesting. I had like other friends in college who would play like Golden Axe and. Oh, okay. Here we go. My cousin Chris had a Genesis. And this is after I moved from Elberfeld to Boonville back in the day. Is there a ship piece here?
I don't think so.
Okay. And so I did play Genesis over there, but that was like a different set of games because he had 2 games. He had, Mortal Kombat, which was all the rage at the time. That was the one your mom didn't want you to play. You're gonna tornado me off the side, aren't you?
Yep.
Like a punk.
Cheese tornado.
How long am I gonna be in this cheese tornado?
Apparently until the cannon chickens go away.
Yeah. I like how they're firing tomatoes and they're wearing the Kaiser's helmet.
Elizabeth, no.
So anyway, yeah. This is also, yeah. I'm touched.
Yeah. Homer.
Yeah, it's a bummer, all right. So if I land on the boogeyman, then this thing's gonna like zap me. See if I can get anything good here.
Is that experience points?
Maybe.
Oh.
Moldy cheese. Yeah. Jamming. Super high tops.
Dude, you're screwed.
Whee! A bit. Yeah. Where am I? I'm way up there. Alright. Well, let's just go into high gear then.
Apparently this is not your jam tonight.
No, it's not.
I don't think I've seen you die this much.
Yeah. It's been a long day, so I'm kind of tired too. Doing stuff. It's crazy to think that it was this system that, like, the congressional stuff started happening.
Was it really?
Yes. It was like, video games are too violent. They're too realistic and too violent. On the Sega Genesis.
As we look at Sonic the Hedgehog in this one.
Well, it was Mortal Kombat. It was Mortal Kombat, and then on the Sega CD, it was Night Trap. But the graphics were garbage compared to, like, even like a few years later with the PS2. It's the same argument that's been going forever. It's just it's that generational thing that happens where people are like, oh, something different. Everyone just kind of loses their fluff. It's like, really? You were worried over this?
I know. I'm looking at him going through the nacho cheese, and I'm just like,
Well,
really?
I mean, not just this. I mean, just like even like what is Mortal Kombat on here? I can't remember if Mortal Kombat's on as part of this collection on the Switch. But like Street Fighter 2 was in that because fighting games were really taken off because they were popular in Japan, and most of the games we had were Japanese games, with the exception of some sports games. Like, so the other game that my cousin had was Joe Montana Talking Football. And I kind of liked that one. That one was fun. I didn't know anything about football. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, except you still have to find the elevator.
Yeah. But it was fun. That was kind of a fun game. And I couldn't. And I'm a little embarrassed now, and I never learned it. So on Mortal Kombat, you could put in the blood code.
Is that the one that everybody refers to where it's like up, up, down, down?
That's Contra.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's the
I gotta
Contra
get my
code.
code straight.
No, that's fine. That was the Contra code. But this was a different one, and it was a little more complicated. And I remember him like writing it down, but my button mashing skills were weak. And I remember accomplishing it like once, but he was able to just pick it up and go, just knock it out. So I would ask him, can you put in the blood code for me? So there'd be blood whenever you were fighting in Mortal Kombat.
Huh.
And you could do the fatalities then. So when they do the finish him, you could actually like you could do a cool move and actually do a special fatality move.
See, and I'm the person that tried playing Street Fighter at an arcade, and some green guy bit my girl on the head and blood came out. I'm like, yeah, I'm never playing one of these again.
Oh, was there blood? Maybe.
I feel like there was red stuff coming up.
All right.
Or I was just horrified by him jumping on me and biting my head.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, the arcade stuff was always more explicit.
And I never got into fighting games.
I want to say the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat was tamer. Like, you couldn't do the blood code and you couldn't do fatalities. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I feel like it was a little different. Like, it was watered down a bit.
I also really like stories, and a lot of the fighting games didn't have like a chronological plot going on.
Oh, no, they didn't. But that's not what they were for. You know, they were basically ports of arcade games. Trying to remember what broke all of that, because it was like fighting games. Even when I remember being a freshman in college and being over at my sister's house off campus, and they had a console like set up, and it may have been just like a PS1, and it was always fighting games.
That tornado was determined to get you.
Tired of cheese tornadoes.
Oh.
Probably won't take me off the edge though.
Yeah, it'll just drop you in the middle of the lake.
It'll drop me inside a shark.
Oh, sure. Oh, you were kidding.
On toast. But anyway, I'm trying to remember when that trend cooled off. What caused it to. Yeah, I'm toast.
Yeah. Are you in your last life?
Maybe. it tonight. That's okay though. Excuse me. So, I don't remember a lot of these other games that were on the Genesis, really. There's like Sonic, Mortal Kombat, and
Wonder Boy and Monster World.
see, I never. Okay, I might have played that on the Game Gear, and I may have like gotten like a ROM of that like back in the early days of emulation, right?
That is like my all-time favorite.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm totally going over the edge this time.
Yes, you are. Oh, you might.
No,
No.
it's gonna. No, it's not. It's gonna.
Oh.
No, I knew it wasn't. That was gonna be unforgiving. Oh,
I was hoping. Oh, into a mailbox too.
wow.
That's epic.
All right, where am I? Okay.
You can brave the mailbox and get straight down, maybe.
Yeah. Let's outrun the mailbox.
What are you doing today? Outrunning a mailbox. Oh, of course.
Monster box. Hey.
It's like that person in town whose mailbox says USMALE on it.
Yeah. Maybe it was like the Square games, like Final Fantasy and like those games.
Does the elevator take you back to a different... No, it doesn't.
No.
Because you did start out by the water.
Yeah, I totally
and
started
the
off
tornado and the sharks.
Oh my gosh. Come on, man.
That's just cruel.
It is a bit cruel. But, you know, if it wants to take me, across, that'd be kind of cool. I'd be down with that.
That's not going to happen.
No, he's gonna drop me right on top of that shark. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. Alright, another buck. Uh-oh.
What just happened?
Randos. It's rearranging all my presents.
Ooh.
Well, they're all question marks anyway. Nice.
Oh, oh. Go, go.
Okay. This isn't gonna end well for me. Yeah, I mean, I just need to go the other way. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the whole fighting game thing kind of like just ended overnight. When I was in high school, there was a guy who lived up the street who would invite me up all the time to play Killer Instinct on the Super Nintendo because he loved that game so much. He would play it in the arcade, and he bought the not the code book, but the the guide that has like all of the moves, like the button combinations for all the characters.
Nice.
Money.
You know, you would like. It was actually kind of annoying. See, he left a present. Because what he would do is he'd call me up and be like, Ash, you want to come up and play KI? I'm like, sure, Dave. And basically, it was me going up there so he could just beat the crap out of me and practice his.
Practice his moves.
Yeah, practice the button combinations. And I'm like, and for me, it was just button mashing. Oh, you bad tornado.
No.
Yeah, it'll do it. Every time, man. It'll do it.
Oh,
That's it. That's what it does.
that's heartbreaking.
I bet. And we'll see if I'm
Even
if I've
on
got
land.
land or if I'm gonna land. Okay, I got lucky there. I mean, there are times where I've
Fallen like 3 levels.
yeah.
Oh, well, that really wasn't much of a help, though, because...
Yeah, well, hang on. A decoy? Hey, I'm back.
Did that just take you up there?
Yeah, but I'm back on that stupid island again.
Do you have another rubber ducky?
Maybe. Unfall. Oh, it's an unfall. I gotcha.
Did that present just kill you?
I think it did. Do.
This game is crazy.
It is kind of crazy. That's there to protect you if someone's like following you.
Yeah, but apparently it also hurts you.
Hey, take that.
Much needed.
Got any more of those? Great.
Oh, you're screwed.
I bet. Hey, it's a book. So I guess that was just like a distraction. Yeah. Okay. Unfall. Okay. Well, I got a couple of things left, I guess. I have to go literally to the other side. I mean, I may as well go up, right? Up and over. That's gonna be the shortest way to that other side. It's fine. Until I get bead.
Please don't like cheese.
There's a lot of running away from stuff here.
Money.
Is this actually supposed to be nacho cheese or is it supposed to be like sand? Oh, come on.
It's probably sand. It looks like nacho cheese.
I'm gonna call it nacho cheese.
You get slower in it like you would if you had to walk across nacho cheese.
Dude, really?
Bees and a shark.
I'm not gonna make it. Nice. Is that game over then?
That might be game over.
Bogus.
Wow.
Alright, well.
There you go.
Oh, man.
I think we did better at ToeJam and Earl 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a palate cleanser for this one.
Palette cleanser.
Hang on. Just real quick. Mortal Kombat's not on here, right? No. Okay. Just checking. I remember playing Sonic 2. Oh, when did that release? I would say it released in 1992.
Well, there you go. I always liked Tails.
Whoops. Sorry, everyone. I like Tails. I forget that his name's Miles.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so much going on. I love it. I have like no mojo on this either.
It's just been a day.
I remember being at a J.C. Penney with my mom, and they had a little section of the store that they normally like don't have anything at, right? You know, but because it's not like they have a video game section at J.C. Penney, but they did then. They had Super Nintendo games, and they had the Genesis set up, you know, as a demo. And I remember playing through the first few levels of Sonic 2 while my mom was doing Christmas shopping. And I would have been 13. I would have been 13 at the time. Thinking. I think I already had a NES at this point, though. So, yeah. Because this would have been Christmas '92, so I would have been 8th grade. Makes me wonder, what was 7th grade? What was 7th grade Rachel like? Like, I don't know, what kind of like dorky stuff were you into?
I'm pretty sure in 7th grade, I was doing a lot of ballet.
Oh, okay.
And what was I doing? Okay, I don't have the memory you do for dates and things, though.
Oh, sure. I don't know. Were you into Sonic?
Okay, so I remember there was a few years where Sonic was out, and my brother and I would try and stay up all night on Christmas Eve, and we would do it by playing Sonic the Hedgehog.
I wonder if your mom would have been delighted if, like, you know, if I would have like come over and be like, hey, I just want to play Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Or play anything. I just want to play Nintendo or something. It's like, yeah, sure, turn it on. I'm bored.
Uh-huh. Mom's still that way.
Well, that's why I was wondering about it. So the real question is now, would I have gotten annoying for you?
Probably. But I really wasn't interested in guys at that time.
I know, that's the thing. I was more interested in
video games.
It's like, which is why I'm like, I wonder if it would have worked.
I'm sure you and Scott would have got along.
Yeah, but he's a lot younger.
Like 2 years.
No, he's a year younger than you.
No,
You're
he's 2 years younger than me.
Okay, then.
He's
Okay.
1982.
Okay.
I'm
so
1980.
That's 3. So he's like 3.5 younger than me.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
huge. That's big. That's like almost like my brother and I.
Well, see, you would have been out of my grade anyways then.
Yeah, but I'm only a year ahead of you. Trust you. So I was really... See, the thing is like, there was a period where I didn't do that many video game stuff, you know?
You had
Like-
other things going on.
Well, like high school, mostly.
High school was mostly theater and
Yeah.
ballet for me.
It was band. It was drama. It was band drama. I mean, I had my NES and I still played through like Zelda and like Mega Man and all that stuff. It was kind of like a wind down thing, right? I didn't have any other consoles. In fact, I didn't get another console until... Good grief. When did I get that? It was... spring break of freshman year of college when I bought my PS1 because Resident Evil 2 had just come out, and that's why I bought my PlayStation. I threw down so I could play Resident Evil 2.
Nice.
So I bought Resident Evil 2 when it was brand new, and those are the discs that I have. That's like OG, like not day one, but like, I mean, I bought that game with like in its first week of release. I must have it. Would be mine. But you know, I didn't have the money for a console in high school. My parents certainly were. My parents were broke as, oh my gosh, they were so hosed.
Okay, but you started working when you were what, 14?
Yes. Yeah, that summer job
And you
I
did
did.
save up money for a, for a guitar thing.
It was a guitar amp, yeah.
Guitar amp.
I spent $400 on that guitar amp, and my dad was not happy. He was livid.
Do you still have it?
Oh, no. No, actually, I sold that when we were in, at the apartment.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, no, I sold that. Someone actually bought it. Yeah, and I ended up buying the one that I have now. With the money. I mean, I had that amp for a long, long time.
So it was a good buy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I certainly got my money's worth out of it. Oh no! There's been a couple of times where I've made a purchase where, you know, my parents, specifically my dad, just like lost it.
Okay, there was more times than that?
There was at least one other time, but I don't remember exactly what it was that he was upset with me about. When I got that white guitar that I have, I mean, I got that, I mean, I was in college. I was like, I was 19 years old when I got that one. And I remember hiding it under my bed. My mom found it, and she was fine with it, but I just remember like my dad getting so upset about me, you know, buying a guitar amp because it was such a frivolous thing to purchase, you know.
And that's the day you became evil.
No, I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Meanwhile, I'm here telling the 14-year-old, oh yeah, go ahead, buy some Pokemon cards.
Well, that's just the thing. I mean, this was all my money. But it was like, I can't believe you bought all that stuff. You paid for something. Oh. Well, it's, you know, you need to be saving your money. It's because they were like financially hosed at the time. That arrow always gets me.
Okay, this level is gorgeous.
Yeah. It's very pretty. Lots of stuff going on. Man.
Oh no.
Oh yes. No.
Let me just take a breath.
I'd like to take a breath.
Oof.
And just missed it. I don't like any levels in any video games where you have a time limit because you can't breathe. That freaks me out. What was the other thing? See, I know there was another purchase that he got really upset about, and I just don't remember what it was. Yeah. I don't know.
Lost in the memories of time.
Maybe. You know, it turns out I don't know Sonic 2 as well as I know Sonic 1. Yeah, I think my mojo is about done. That's okay. That was fun. We could have played Spinball.
Oh man, that one's crazy.
Yeah. I was at another friend's house and he had Spinball, and that's where I played Spinball. It was fun.
That was one of my favorites. I would play that for hours.
Yeah.
And die. I don't think I ever got very far in it.
All right, well, call it.
Okay.
And pick it up at another time for more Night Play.